Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Joe's Technology. I'm Joe, and today I'm doing something a little bit unusual, or I should say it's unusual for me. All over YouTube, people seem to be doing what are called unboxing videos, and they're rather popular, so I thought I'd go ahead and do one myself of a device that I purchased recently that just came in the mail. And I say purchased, I mean with my own money. My channel's too small to have any sponsors, so I'm just giving you my unbiased opinion when I buy things, because, well, I had to spend my own hard-earned dollars on them, being in the United States. Okay, and today I'm looking at, ta-da! This is the Hauppauge HD PVR Rocket. It's billed as being a portable game recorder. That's what they put on the box. But the truth is that this is basically a device which records all unencrypted HDMI or component video for whatever it's plugged into. And it's designed to work as basically a pass-through port. So HDMI in, HDMI out, and there's no lag on the video that goes through it. It simply snags a copy of whatever goes through. You just hit the record button. As you can see, the controls look pretty easy. It has a volume up and down. This is for a headset that you could plug in, and you can lock the headset to a particular volume if you like. That way, if you're having fun, say, recording a console gameplay, and you're sitting there swearing at people, or if you want to do commentary, you can. And because it'll plug into anything that has HDMI output, my interest is that, well, just about every PC made now comes with HDMI output. And there are many instances where an external recorder would come in handy, say recording bioscreens. If you've seen any of my videos with the shaky cam, well, I apologize for that. By the way, you can see the camera's pretty steady. Ta-da! I found the tripod. Aren't we happy? But, you know, like I said, for things like bioscreens and other stuff, and in order to show the most complete video I can, we have my little friend here. So let's go ahead and open them up and see what's inside. Okay, first of all, I'm going to find the right blade. These things come pretty well sealed up. So, one little slice and open it is. I've been waiting for this rather expectantly. Unfortunately, I didn't pay for the extra shipping for it to get here, so it took so much longer than I expected to. Sometimes it's worth it to pay for that priority shipping. Wow, this thing's in here really good. Well, no points off of the packaging. I'm going to have to cut the other end open too. They did a really good job of boxing this thing up. Nobody's going to get into this thing without it being very obvious that they were inside the box. Let's see. It's just in there so tight. Now that I've got both ends open, I can push it out. There we go. That's how you know that the video is unscripted. Let's see. There we go. And it opens this way. And presto. Oh! Yeah, everybody's on Facebook, aren't they? Well, and YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Actually, I'll be honest, I didn't even know they had one. But I guess I'll go look at it now. Let's see. So we get a little manual, and it basically tells us, oh, it's not much of a manual. Okay, say a manual sheet. It's like, oh, by the way, this little device stores its video on a thumb drive, and so right away it says USB thumb drive not included. Oh, sad, sad. Well, that's okay. I knew that it wasn't included, so the same time I bought this, I bought a thumb drive to go with it. Let's see if I can confirm it. If I recall correctly, the maximum capacity for the thumb drive for this device is 32 gigs. I hope that's the correct capacity because that's what I bought. And I'm told that you can also plug these into, say, a USB hard drive, so that if you wanted to, you can just go bonkers and have hours and hours and hours of video. Oh, and then here they have suggested configurations. You know, you can go crazy, connect it to your Xbox, connect it to the PS3. Oh, notice that it doesn't show the PS4. The PS4 has a little issue, or it did the last time that I checked, where the video coming out of the HDMI was, yes, it's that naughty word, encrypted. as if Sony didn't want to see gameplay of any of their videos on YouTube. Well, Sony changed their mind in a hurry when all of a sudden the only videos you see on YouTube of the latest consoles are Xbox videos. From what I understand, Sony is planning on releasing a patch. I don't have a PS4, so I don't know if they have or not. I prefer to game on Linux, so I don't have a console. Okay, so inside we have, let's see, I'm going to take a wild guess and say that this is the HD PVR Rocket. Now, as you can see, the device is pretty small. Either that or my hands are just really big. Well, okay, perhaps a combination of the both. Let's see if I can find something for scale. Here we are. To get an idea of how big it really is, here's a Pepsi can. I drink way too much Pepsi. And as you can see, there's the big red button. So it doesn't get any easier than that. Here we have the ports. So there's HDMI in, HDMI out. This little one here is if you need to use the component video, and it's powered by USB. And there is a cord for connecting that. Oh, and the front is the USB port. Let's see, I'll make sure the camera can get this. This is where the storage goes into to be able to record, and then you see the little microphone icon here, or at least I hope you can see it. Come on, autofocus. Well, I'll get a better camera one of these days. If lots of people like and subscribe, Joe could afford a better camera. Like I said, Joe has no sponsors. Weep, weep. Oh well. That's okay. That means you get fair and unbiased reviews. Oh, and then here's our little USB cable. Now this one's kind of interesting, and here I'll show you why. Since, as you might expect, you're probably thinking, how on earth can this thing be USB powered? How could it get enough electricity? Well, there's a simple answer to that. There are USB ports that put out a little bit extra power than the ones that we conventionally see, but they're not that common. So, just in case yours happens to be one of those, they have a two-headed cable. And so you can either plug in one if you can get enough juice out of the port, or both if you have one of the older USB types in order to have enough juice to coming out here. As you can see, this is the regular USB A and B on the other end. It's just a matter of having enough power getting into the device for it to operate. Here, let's take a look at the bottom. Let's see. Whoops. Oh, I'm hitting the camera. Yeah, like I said, at least it's on a tripod now. And here's the component cable. Whoa, this is a big cable. Fortunately, I don't record components, so this will probably never come out of the bag. But just in case I ever did, oh my goodness. I tell you what, Cthulhu probably has less tentacles than this. Let's see. Oh, and of course it comes with an extra HDMI cable. So here's the nice part. As I mentioned, this is a pass-through device. The only cable you have to have is the cable that you normally use your device to plug into a television or a monitor. And then they give you an extra one, so you plug that one into the Hauppauge HD PVR Rocket, and here's one to plug into your device so that you can get the pass-through. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I guess, oh, they have two different, yeah, that's the other end for the component cable. So, yeah, here's a nice feature. You can either plug in normally with the nice big cables, or, ta-da, wow, who includes an S-video cable after all these years? Well, apparently these guys do. Oh, I think that's an S-video cable. Well, you know what, don't quote me. It's been so long since I've seen an S-video cable, I'll confess, I'm not sure if I even would recognize one anymore. It's been so many years. Well, anyways, if you're recording something and you want it to look good, use HDMI. Don't use component, if you have a choice. Although speaking of component, the people using the Sony PlayStation 4, I'm told, are using the component cables as a workaround to the encryption issue. Although technically you probably shouldn't do that, because I guess that's considered piracy. Piracy is bad. Do not use this device to commit crimes. That's not what it's for. So, like I said, that's the unboxing for the HD PVR Rocket. With any luck, you'll probably see some of my videos include some screen captures or video captures where everybody will say, how on earth did he get that? He's recording the computer while it's rebooting. Well, it'll be thanks to this thing. Enjoy.